Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. Today I've got a really cool video for you. We are going to look at the SkyTrak versus the Flightscope Mevo Plus, and this time the Uneekor QED, all connected to E6 Connect. Now I've got the Uneekor QED in the lower left. I've got the SkyTrak in the lower right, both running off of high-end gaming computers, and then I have the Flightscope Mevo Plus connected to the iOS version of E6 Connect in the upper right. I'm going to explain a couple variables really quick to you guys that I just want you to understand. I try to be as fully transparent as possible with my demonstrations. We're using a Bridgestone marked ball from Uneekor. It does have a metallic dot for the Flightscope unit. It's going to face the screen and it should have no impact on anything. The dot actually reads on Uneekor, so it should be right over the dot. It's going to face the screen, so it shouldn't affect SkyTrak. And someone mentioned, hey, do you think the metallic dot's messing with SkyTrak? Well, no, it's not, because it's only reading at a short distance, and it's going straight, and it's away from the unit, so I really don't think it is. And then the dots actually are going to help the SkyTrak, because they want you to face a logo towards the SkyTrak so it can see something moving, and it's going to be able to see the dots. So I think that's actually a really good thing for SkyTrak that we're using that. Okay. Only other variable is that the SkyTrak unit is forcing me to have wind on the range. I'm in a demo version. This actually is not my unit, and so I don't want to buy a license, obviously. So I'm using a demo version, which is forcing me to use wind. And so I turned wind on for the Uneekor QED, and you can see it's always the same. It's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really don't think that's going to be much of a variable, but just understand the Flightscope Mevo Plus does not have wind. Okay. Other than that, we're not going to do driver. I'm not going to do putting today because I don't think I can fit it into the video. I mean, I thought about it, and I'm going to try to keep this thing at a reasonable length, and we'll do those separate. Okay, so today we'll do some chipping, some wedge shots, pitching wedge, maybe 9 iron, 7-5, whatever. And then other than that, I mean, if you guys want to see anything else, just comment below and let me know what you want to see and what you think of the video. And while I'm on that subject, please subscribe. We're almost to 3,000 subscribers in just a couple months. I think we can break like 10,000 by the end of the year, and it benefits all of you guys. I'm going to continue to do live streams, and you guys can have conversations in the comments. It really creates a community to discuss the content that you guys are able to see. I try not to push my opinion, and I try not to be, biased in any way. I just try to show you guys the content and tell you, what I see. So let's get started. I want to make sure I have sand wedge selected on all the units, which I do. I'm going to face this, and I want to tell you guys, because I had people saying, well, you're new to SkyTrak, you need to level the unit. You need to align the unit. Well, let me tell you, I took the time to perfectly level it. I took the time to make sure it was perfectly aligned. If they want you to get that unit any more precise than I have it right now, I almost find it unrealistic. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a half of 58. Nice little 58. Not quite a half, I don't think. We'll see. Did I get it there? 48. Yeah, it's a 100-yard club. So that was actually a good demonstration of about a half of 58. 48 versus 51 versus 48. Now here's what you guys have to understand. I'm going to read these off, but you can go and pause the video at any time and review these numbers. Okay, they're all on the screen. Launch a 36, launch a 35, launch a 34. I am reading them in a clockwise fashion. It's going to go QED, it's going to go Mevo Plus, then it's going to go SkyTrak. Ball speed of 50, ball speed of 52, ball speed of 51, 42-34 spin, 39-28, 40-31, side spin of 121, 919, and 404. So the highest side spin there was from Flightscope Mevo Plus. Let's try to hit a little more of a full 58. If I get a hold of this thing, it goes about 100 yards. And that's, like I said, wide open. Well, I launched that thing and hit my ceiling, so it was a little bit of a swooper, but got it close. Got it close. Not the way I like to hit that. I don't usually hit the ceiling with that. I'm going to have some high launch angles, I'm sure. 85, 93, and 83. So just like I said, I left it a little short. And look at the launch angle. 43, 39, and 39. Always a degree or two higher on launch angle on QED. That's actually a known thing that doesn't affect the carry distances or anything because they're measuring the ball. I've talked to the technicians and that's what they've confirmed with me. But they said the launch angle generally is like 1 or 2 degrees higher. Ball speed of 76, ball speed of 79, ball speed of 76. It will be interesting on the QED. You know, this new IXO I have coming is in front. Be interesting to see if they get that launch angle fine-tuned. Backspin of 63.59, 62.49, 65.86. Side spin of 115, 186, 376. Okay, so that was the 58 degree as I drop it on the ground. Let's go to just a quick pitching wedge. I mean, why not? I think we're going to try to maybe shape a couple balls along the way here. Because, I mean, you can only fit so much into a video. So I figured we'd just do irons and stuff. We'll do driving later. But let's go ahead, hit a pitching wedge. Pulled it. Imagine that, right? Anybody that watches my videos knows that my miss is a pull. I can correct that, though. I've been pretty good about correcting it. You guys can look at the data. Like I said, try not to take too much time. I'm seeing very similar ball paths on everything. 125 carry, 125 carry, 118. A little bit lower on SkyTrak. 27 launch angle, 26, and then 26. And I'm rounding up a little bit there, it's a couple points. 94 ball speed, 94 ball speed, 94 ball speed. Backspin 65, 66, 63. Side spin of 1400, 1400, and 1769. There's that, you know, high side spin maybe a little bit coming off of the SkyTrak again. I wonder why SkyTrak was a little bit lower. 118 versus 125 on both the other units. Oh man, I did it again. I want to look at that. You'll see I have the Ignitesoftware running for you guys. Oh yeah, no wonder. You can see I'm coming inside, just a, you know, little closed. I got the distance on that one. 138, 138, and then 127. So a little shorter again on SkyTrak. Launch angle 24.9, 23.4, 23.9. Ball speed 103, 104, 103. Backspin 77.54, 76.43, 76.53. Wow, spins are very close so far. Side spin 17.50, 16.45, 21.29. So a little higher side spin again. Let's switch to a 9-iron. And I promise you guys, I'm not going to pull this thing. I'm going to try my hardest to actually push it. Okay? Let's see what we can do here. I'm using the dot to precisely place the ball. First time ever hitting a unit that's in front of the ball on the side. It's a little nerve-wracking, especially when it's not your unit. Sure, I'd probably get comfortable with that after a little while, but yeah, see there? I don't have to pull everything. Just got to try harder. Purposely push that one over to the right. It looks like they all read it over to the right. Very cool. Now let me show you guys what I can do here. You're seeing that ball path every time right there, but I can also do this. I can also pull this up and hit Analyzer and show you those shots. I don't think we need to do this much because I think it would take forever, and I'm trying not to make this a marathon. But there you go. There's the shots compared. All right. Like how E6 does that. I'm seeing some very similar flights. I'm just seeing SkyTrak being a little shorter every time. Like, look how much shorter. Like, I know my 9-iron quite well outside. It's like a 145 club. And QED had that 146.7. Mevo Plus had a little long, 151. But, excuse me, SkyTrak came in low again, 136. So I think that's interesting. So let's take our 9-iron. Let's try to push one to the right and draw it back. Now this is scary. I've got this thing here. It's a little scary, but I want to take this thing like I had to hit around a tree and see if I can do it. Started way right, went way left. But you know what's happening? I'm looking at Mevo Plus. I have to give Mevo Plus the benefit of the doubt here. It's shooting that ball to the right, guys. The ball's going past the SkyTrak. So my comparisons today are going to have to be straight, because I can't give Mevo Plus the benefit of the doubt, or a fair play. I'm just, blabbering on here, because the ball would be going over here. Yeah, and let's see if it reads. Let's just see if it reads a straight ball with a big old, hook on. Just a huge, start left, go left. Of course, they all end up in the same place. Mevo Plus wasn't quite as hard left. I mean, pretty darn close though. Look at the carry lower on SkyTrak again. We were 115, 112, and 109. It's always just on the low side. All right, let's move on to the next club. That was just for demonstration purposes, and now I know that I'm not going to hit anything to the right of the SkyTrak, because I don't feel like that's being fair. Let's get a 7-iron. Try to be fair. Like, what if someone was watching the video and not listening to the audio or something, and I was misleading? I don't want to be misleading. I want to try to just show how everything is. All right, 7-iron. Trying to move right along. I need to focus and make sure I'm hitting decent shots. Oh, I gotta watch the video. I love the Ignitesoftware running, because it's gonna tell me, oh yeah, inside out, little closed face. If I don't push right now, I'm coming so far inside that that's what happens. I pull my balls. 168, 166, 164. So SkyTrak a little bit on the lower end again, but at least it's closer. Launch angle 21, launch angle 19.8, 19.5. Ball speed 116, 117, 117. Spin of 57.42. Spin of 60.32. Backspin of 55.02. Okay. Side spin 1470, 1099, 1788. Always higher on the side spin with the SkyTrak, a little bit lower on the side spin with the Mevo Plus from what I'm seeing. One more 7-iron, and let's try not to pull it. I notice if I move the ball a little bit from the red eye, it says it missed it in the SkyTrak, so I try to be careful there. A little bit being a little new to the SkyTrak world. There it is. Just got to push it out and bring it back to the center a little bit, right? I hit that really well. That should be like a 175, even maybe a little higher carry. 173. 170. 167.8. Hey, not bad. Launch angle 22, 20, and 21. Ball speed 118, 119, 118. Spin of 57.32, 57.35, 57.98. Side spin of 720, side spin of 495, side spin of 918. I'd say that these irons now are getting a little more realistic now that we're in the middle zone. Let's change to 5-iron. Maybe at the end of these irons, I'll show you guys the, what do you call it? The, trajectory, the analyzer. Let's see if I can actually hit a decent 5-iron here. Show you all those different ball flights. I'm trying so hard not to pull it. Look at I'm starting them all right. I can usually carry this thing like 195. I think that was decent. I really want to show putting too, but not today. Not enough time, I don't think. So, looks like Mevo didn't have it come back around as much on that one. And I started it pretty far right. I mean, am I starting it too far right? Is it not seeing the ball because of the SkyTrak? I'm giving it a little bit of benefit of the doubt there. I don't know. 189, 183, 184. Launch of 17, 16, and 16. 16.8. 123.9, 123.7, 122.3 on ball speed. Backspin of 45, 31, 46.02, 43.55. side spin of 769, side spin of 264, side spin of 1144. So always a higher side spin on the SkyTrak, but what people were telling me was that it doesn't have spin decay on that range, and so that's why you see that higher side spin continue, where E6 takes that initial number and it actually uses its algorithm. So maybe the algorithm is really helping SkyTrak in this situation. I'm going to try not to push this one as far right. Try to find a balance here. Well, yeah, but I hit it poorly trying to, I mean, that was terrible. Almost a misread, or a missed shot in my part. Anytime I try to do something weird, I always get a, look at that, 140M. You guys can look at the bad data there and see what came out. It's not bad data, it's a bad shot. So, I mean, look at the data there. The SkyTrak came out low again, 137 versus 148 and 143. I mean, I don't know if that's, we're meeting in the middle here. I don't know what to take out of all that. Let me hit one more 5-iron though. I'm just trying not to pull it. Obviously, that was not the way to do that. There we go. I didn't start that too far right. Of course, it came around a little draw as normal. A little drawy. I'm always hitting those balls like that. So, looks like Mevo though Mevo Plus did not have that ball coming back around much. So, am I messing with it or not? I don't know, having the SkyTrak in the way. 197 carry, 191, 194. So it was actually longer than Mevo Plus that time. Launch angle of 15.3, 15.1, 15.4. Very close on all the units. 129 ball speed, 129, 129, 46.32, 49.15, 45.69. Side spin of 1,028, 718, 14.13. All right, since we are already on camera here, let's do some short chipping, because you can do that right here on the range without exiting out, doing anything crazy. Let's do some short chipping really quick. I could have started with this, but I'm thinking like, 20 feet. "21 feet. Oh, did Mevo not like that? Carry of... 19 feet. That's weird. Mevo Plus didn't like that. And Mevo Plus usually does a pretty good job of chipping. So let's try it again. Let's make sure it's ready. Go in here really quick, make sure that thing's ready. It says calibrating, and I see a red light. Let's try that again. That was shorter, but it all read. 25 feet, 25 feet, 25 feet. Wow. So the other ball just had more roll. That's all. I was looking at the other ball. The other ball just had more roll. Launch angle 35, 32, 32. Spins were all around 2,000. Okay. Let's do it again. You guys want to do a super short chip? Little tiny guy. Didn't carry that far. Neither SkyTrak or Mevo read it, but QED says 18 feet. That's kind of the difference in when you're getting into a high-end system like QED. I mean, it's going to read everything. It's focused right on that ball. And, I mean, they're not in the same category. So you kind of have to expect that. Let's do it again. Little short chips. QED's picking it up every time. Mevo Plus and Uneekor are not liking it. I mean, what did I just say? Mevo Plus and SkyTrak are not liking it. So let's just go a little farther now. Now they're all reading it. Looks like they all read it really similar. 44 feet, 41 feet, 44 feet. Very cool. Now we'll go just maybe a little bit further. Let's try a little more of like a bump and run, even though we're not on the green. We'll do chipping and putting later, I promise. They all read it. All right. I just wanted to get some short shots in there for you guys. I'll do one quick little kind of flop shot for you. It's kind of scary having the SkyTrak there. Hit the ceiling. Hey, they all read it. Left, left. SkyTrak says right. That's interesting. Mevo Plus and QED read left on that. All right, now, guys, I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you all the different shots that we've been hitting. And you guys can look at those, all right? And you can tell me what you think. All the different systems. All right, I'm going to leave them up on the screen and you can see at them. So we did 58s, we did chipping, we did, short shots, we did wedges, we did irons, we did a ton of stuff. We'll come back, we'll try to do driver, we'll try to do putting and chipping together. I just obviously can't fit it all into this video. I mean, we're working on over 20 minutes, and I try to keep these things, heck, I think we're working towards 30 minutes, but I try to keep these things a reasonable length, so we'll get those separate for you guys. I want you to comment below and let me know what you think, all right? I thought this was a really cool comparison. I thought that all the units performed quite well from what I could see. Let me know what you think, and we'll let me know what you want to see. We'll continue to do more. So other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and have a great day.